At some point, your body stopped telling you when it needed to rest. Not because it stopped needing rest, because you stopped listening, not on purpose, just because there was always one more thing. And eventually, the signals got quieter. Now you can push through almost anything without feeling it, which sounds like strength. But it's actually a body that gave up trying to get your attention. Tonight, we start listening again. Before we continue, if your body has been speaking a language you stopped understanding, subscribe to Night Reprogram right now. Tap the subscribe button below this video. It takes 1 second, and it means this kind of reconnection will always be here when you need it. And if this is already landing, tap like too. It helps this find someone else whose body has gone quiet. One more thing before we begin. Please don't listen while driving or operating any machinery. This session is for deep rest and restoration only. If tonight your body feels especially distant from you, there's something in the pinned comment made for exactly that. Welcome to Night Reprogram, a space where the conversation between your body and your mind, the one that's gone quiet, begins again. By the end of this session, you'll be sleeping deeply, and something quieter will have happened too. Your body will have started speaking to you again, and you will have started listening. Here's something important about burnout that doesn't get talked about enough. It's not just exhaustion. It's a breakdown in communication between your body and your conscious mind. Your body has been sending signals for a long time. Tightness, fatigue, a heaviness that wasn't just physical. And because there wasn't room to respond to those signals, because the demands kept coming regardless, your mind learned to tune them out. Not because the signals stopped, because responding to them felt impossible. Tonight, there's nothing to respond to, no demand waiting, no task requiring your attention. Just space. And in that space, we're going to listen again. Close your eyes, let the conversation begin. We begin with breath, the most basic conversation your body has been having with you all along, even when everything else got drowned out. Breathe in slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold gently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice that your body has been doing this perfectly this whole time. Again, breathing in slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And releasing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A small thank you to a body that never stopped trying. One more time, breathing in fully. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And releasing completely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Instead of relaxing each part of your body, which you may have done many times before, I want to try something different tonight. I want you to simply notice, not change anything. Just notice what's there. Bring your attention to your feet. Don't relax them. Just notice them. What do you feel? Warmth? Coolness? Weight? Maybe nothing distinct at all, and that's fine too. This is the first sentence in a conversation that's been silent for a while. Just noticing, just listening. Now your legs. What's there? Heaviness, maybe, or a kind of numbness that's actually its own sensation. Whatever you find, that's the truth your body is telling you right now. Not good or bad, just true. Your hips and lower back, notice what's held there. Maybe tension that's been there so long it stopped registering as tension. Your belly, breathe into it and notice what arises. Sometimes the belly holds what the mind doesn't have words for. Your chest, notice the rhythm there. Your heart, your breath, working steadily, asking nothing, deserving acknowledgement. Your shoulders and arms, what have they been carrying? Notice without judging. Your neck and jaw, often the last place exhaustion shows itself, because it's so far from the part of you that decides things. Your face, your eyes already closed, notice the relief in that. The eyes finally allowed to stop scanning, stop assessing, stop watching for what's next. Now, with this noticing complete, I'm going to count you down from 20. Not to relax further, you're already deeply aware of your body now, but to go deeper into the conversation that's just begun. 20, your body finally being listened to. 19, the signals it's been sending, finally received. 18, something in your chest softening with relief. 17, the conversation deepening. 16. Your body trusting that you're listening now. 15. Halfway. 14. Your nervous system recognizing it's safe to speak honestly. 13. The exhaustion finally acknowledged, not overridden. 12. Deeper into this reconnection. 11. Your body and mind finally on the same side. 10. Halfway. 9. The gap between them closing. 8. Your subconscious fully open. 7. The conversation flowing easily now. 6. So deeply reconnected. 5. Almost complete. 4. The deepest listening. 3. Your body finally heard. 2. Here. 1. Reconnected. Your body and your awareness speaking the same language again. In this reconnected state, I want you to notice something your body has been wanting to tell you for a long time. It's tired. Not in a way that's dramatic or urgent, just true. It has been working, every system, every function, every quiet process that keeps you alive, without acknowledgement, for longer than feels fair. And tonight, finally, you're acknowledging it. 20 more steps into this acknowledgement. 20. Your body's exhaustion finally witnessed. 19. No longer needing to hide it from yourself. 18. The relief of being truthful with your own body. 17. Deeper into this honesty. 16. In your nervous system softening further. 15. Halfway. 14. The gap between mind and body almost completely closed. 13. In your subconscious receiving everything your body has been holding. 12. Deeper into the listening. 11. Your body trusting this attention will continue. 10. Halfway. 9. The exhaustion no longer needing to be hidden. 8. Fully witnessed now. 7. Your body and mind finally reconciled. 6. So close to complete rest. 5. Almost there. 4. The deepest acknowledgement. 3. Heard completely. 2. Here. 1. Your body has been heard, and your subconscious is ready to receive what comes next. There's a reason your body's signals got quieter over time. It's not because the exhaustion went away. It's because every time the signal arrived, the heaviness, the tightness, the fatigue, and nothing changed in response. The body learned that the signal wasn't being received. This is not a flaw in your body. It's an efficient system doing what efficient systems do. It stopped expending energy on a message that wasn't landing. So now you can push through long past the point where you should stop without feeling much of anything. It can look like resilience, but it's actually a body that gave up trying to reach you. Tonight, you're sending a different message back. I am listening now. The signal is being received. And the body, which never actually stopped needing rest, only stopped asking for it, begins to trust that asking is safe again. Imagine a translator, someone whose job is to carry messages between two people who speak different languages. For years, this translator carried messages from the body to the conscious mind, tired, overwhelmed, need rest, need space. But the conscious mind, busy with demands and deadlines, kept saying, "Not now, later. There's no time." And slowly, the translator started doing something understandable. They stopped translating as urgently. Why deliver an urgent message that's just going to be ignored? The messages got quieter, less frequent. Sometimes they stopped coming through entirely. But here's what's beautiful about translators. They never actually forget the language. They just stop speaking it out loud when no one is listening. Tonight, you're telling the translator, "I'm listening now. Speak, I'll receive it." And the messages begin again. Not as urgent emergencies, just as honest, ongoing conversation. The way it was always meant to be. Most approaches to burnout start with the mind. Manage your thoughts, change your beliefs, reframe your stress. But there's something more fundamental happening first. The body. Before there's a thought about being overwhelmed, there's a physical sensation, a tightness, a heaviness, a subtle clench that arrives before the mind has even named what's wrong. The body always speaks first. The mind eventually catches up, or doesn't. This is why thinking your way out of burnout rarely works completely. You're trying to solve with thoughts something that originated in sensation. Tonight, we worked the other direction. We started with the body. We listened to what it was already saying. And in doing that, something the mind couldn't access through thinking alone became available. The truth of how tired you actually are. not the version filtered through, "I should be able to handle this," the honest version, the one your body has been telling you all along. Your subconscious is completely open, receiving the conversation between body and mind that has just begun. My body and I are speaking the same language again. I receive my body's signals instead of overriding them. Exhaustion is information, not weakness. I trust my body to tell me the truth about what it needs. The conversation between my body and my mind continues, even while I sleep. I don't need to push through every signal my body sends. Rest is the body's request, and I am finally answering it. My body never stopped needing care. I am providing it now. Reconnection with my body is safe and welcome. Tonight, my body and I rest together in agreement. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning. Before you reach for your phone, before the day's demands arrive, there's a brief moment. And in that moment, you notice something. A faint sense of your body's actual state, not overridden yet, not yet drowned out by the day. Maybe it tells you you're still tired. Maybe it tells you something has genuinely shifted. Either way, you notice it. This is what reconnection looks like in practice. Not a permanent fix, not perfect awareness all day, every day. Just small moments where the conversation continues, where the body says something and you actually hear it. Over time, these moments accumulate. The translator speaks more often because the messages are landing. And you begin to notice exhaustion before it becomes burnout. Tension before it becomes pain. Need before it becomes crisis. This is what tonight began. Before the downloads begin, your anchor. Place both hands gently on your belly, one on top of the other, or side by side, whatever feels natural. Feel the rise and fall beneath your palms. This is where the body often speaks loudest, and where the mind often listens least. This is your anchor. Whenever you notice the conversation going quiet again, when you find yourself pushing through without checking in, you can place your hands here and say silently or out loud, "My body and I are speaking again." Feel what that does. My body and I are speaking again. Your subconscious will remember this gesture, and every time you return to it, The conversation will continue a little easier, a little more naturally each time. Tonight, while you sleep, your body will do the deep work it's been waiting to do, restoring systems that have been running depleted, repairing what's been overlooked. Not because you fixed something with your mind, because you finally let your body speak, and it knew exactly what to say. You don't have to manage this. The conversation continues on its own now. From here, let the conversation carry you. My voice, becoming just one part of what your body is saying now. You don't need to follow it anymore. Your body is speaking, and you are already listening. I know what it feels like when my body's signals are finally received instead of overridden. I have the experience of listening to exhaustion before it becomes a crisis. I know how to notice tension without immediately pushing past it. I have the ability to receive my body's honesty without judging it. I know what it feels like when the translator between body and mind speaks freely again. I have the experience of my nervous system trusting that its messages will be heard. I know how to acknowledge fatigue as information, not failure. I have the ability to pause and check in with my body throughout the day. I know what it feels like when my body and mind are finally on the same side. I have the experience of genuine rest because I finally listened to what my body needed. I am someone whose body and mind communicate honestly. I know what it feels like to notice tiredness before it becomes exhaustion. I have the experience of responding to my body's needs instead of overriding them. I am someone who treats physical signals as valuable information. I know how to rest because my body asked, not because I collapsed. I have the ability to trust my body's wisdom about what it needs. I know what it feels like when the gap between body and mind continues to close. I am someone who is rebuilding trust with my own physical experience. I know the relief of a body that feels heard. I have the experience of waking up with a body that trusts me a little more. I know what it feels like when my body speaks and I actually respond. I have the ability to stay present with sensation instead of bypassing it. I know how to let my body's exhaustion be witnessed without minimizing it. I have the experience of restoration that begins with honest listening. I know what it feels like when the translator no longer has to shout to be heard. am someone whose resilience includes genuine rest, not just endurance. I know how to receive my body's request for rest as valid, not inconvenient. I have the experience of my whole system repairing because the message finally landed. I know what it feels like when body and mind stop working against each other. I am someone whose burnout is healing because the conversation never stopped, just got quiet. I am listening. My body speaks. I receive it. We are reconnected. I am resting. I am heard. I am safe. I am whole. I am still. I am already asleep. The conversation continues quietly. My body and I ready asleep.